There's many stories of, I can think of where we've helped people out, but one very recently was a friend of a coworker that reached out and says, "Hey, look, I don't want to bother you guys, but I've had another AC company come out and they quoted me for a brand new air conditioner, and I don't feel comfortable. Can you help me?" And because it was a friend of family's and I was going to be in the area, I said, "You know what? Tell you what, I'll go run the call myself. I've got time." As I go over there and, it's just going to be an estimate. And I walk in and she goes, "Okay, I'm ready to change out my air conditioner. I've changed out multiple compressors and I'm just done with it." I said, "Okay." Well, as we looked at the equipment, I said, it's funny, it's only 9 years old. You shouldn't have those experiences. And as the story unfolded, I saw too many holes in it. So I said, "Do you mind if I just diagnose the system myself and just to see if it even needs a compressor?" She says, "That's fine, please, whatever." We go out there, she's standing next to me, we look at it, pull the panel off, everything's unwired. There's some parts that are not working that were very clear. I just went ahead and just started putting some parts on there and wired it all back up. It started to rain, got the umbrella out, I'm soaking wet. About 30 minutes of this, and we get the unit up and running. It's cooling. And she's just going, "Oh my gosh, it doesn't need a compressor?" I said, "No." She goes, "It doesn't need a unit?" I said, "No. What you need is an air conditioning company." And so what was amazing about that is she went to spending anywhere between $8,000 to $11,000 with the quote she was receiving to just spending, just a little over $1,000 to actually fix her unit. And what's beautiful about that story is, it wasn't supposed to be a second opinion. However, it turned into one. But it just goes to show you the value if you go out there and you really care, right? Then you're able to make a huge difference with that. And we made a huge difference there. She needed that money, as she told me later, to do other things that she was afraid she wasn't going to be able to do. And so she's just overwhelmed that we were able to help her out. All we did was we did what we were supposed to do. We did our job. And that's what makes it great, when you can just take a day that's not just a transaction or another job. It's more meaningful than that.